Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is ClarityInLies, and today we are playing Don't Starve Reign of Giants DLC. Last time we left off, I kind of was telling you guys a little bit about winter tips. I thought I should show you guys that I am here next to my beefalo. I'm just over here to collect a little bit more beefalo fur because I think it's a little unfair that they're able to stay nice and cozy and warm while I myself have to freeze to death. Like, I mean, look at them. They're so full of themselves. We're just gonna shave off their fur. They're not allowed to feel warm. That's just not right. Equality, right? Equality. Let's pick up some poop here, and then we'll gather that back up. That's exactly what they mean by equality, right? Everybody has a right to be cold, so long as I am cold. But, yeah, I think we should head back to base. I'm going to pick up some grass here. We're getting a little cold, but, yeah, we are on the 4th day of winter. It's not too bad. Winter does take a little bit of time to catch up to us. Oh, let's get a light. There we go. So I think I'm going to head back to base here in just a bit. I should be heading back pretty soon, pretty quick. Because if I don't, I'm going to start taking some damage, but might as well pick up some things on the way. Oh, look at those stupid pangolins, and they're sleeping. Eventually, someone's going to come by with a little bit of explosives and kind of ruin their happy little family there. Oh, crap. I am really cold. That's not good. There we go. So we didn't take too much damage there. We did take a little bit of damage, but oh well. Let's drop this next to the fire. Putting the thermal stone next to the fire does increase the amount that it will heat up by. We do have some crops over there. They're not doing too bad. I think I'm going to organize some things, hang out with Melvin a little bit, and eat my meatballs, and probably murder this rabbit, and I will see you guys when we have something a little bit more interesting to view. So until then, bye! Hello, girls and guys! Once again, we are back out here. We haven't really found anything of use yet, but I did find this ugly tree that's been mocking me for quite some time, so we're gonna chop him down a size, and let's listen to his screams of agony. Not really. But this is a totally normal tree. It gives you living logs when you cut it down. Oh, I'm cold. I can't really burn anything in the forest, so I think I'm going to have to make a campfire. Here we go. Go away, spider. This is my fire. Go. Oh, wait. Yes, there we go. Look at that. I command the spiders. But yeah, so the living logs, we will need to build some more magic things with, namely a shadow sword. But I'm not entirely sure if I can build one of those yet. I think I need the 2nd tier for that. So I'm just going to hang out around here, and I'll be back when something a little bit more interesting happens. Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, it's something interesting happened. We have a full moon, so I'm going to chop down some of these. I've always wondered what you get from them. At the same time, it is like a full moon, which means that the pigs will turn into werepigs, so you want to stay away from any sort of pig villages. Because werepigs kind of like wreck your face. Okay, so you got some wood off of that and some blue mushrooms. That's not too bad. These only pop up on a full moon. I'm not entirely sure why those other mushrooms didn't pop up. But okay, that's a pretty interesting way of getting some wood. One other thing that pops up on a full moon, other than werepigs, is the glommer. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I am. Okay. So, yeah, the glommer will spawn at its statue, which is... Where is mine? There it is. Right there. So, yeah, it'll spawn on at its statue. So, yeah, the full moon lasts about 2 days. So, this is the first day of it, so I should be able to get over there during the daytime and maybe get to the glommer statue before the pigs turn into werepigs. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head right over there, and I will meet up with you guys when I do get over there. Okay, see ya. Okay, now you die. Die, I say. Death shall come to all. Yes. Sorry about that. I kind of had to kill some pigs. They were kind of hanging around next to the glommer statue, and I really didn't want them to turn into werepigs and kind of wreck my fun. Yeah, I'm going to pick up some flowers, because flowers on a full moon will actually turn into evil flowers and start to reduce my sanity. Might as well pick up some green mushrooms at the same time. yeah, so we're just going to wait here a little bit until nighttime. We're going to build ourselves a campfire because I don't really want to burn anything around here because it might end up hurting the Glommer when he shows up, so I don't really want to kill him just yet. And I say just yet because he's actually pretty useful dead. Let's kill some rabbits because I'm a little hungry. Not really. I don't really need the food, but I'm going to do it anyways. Yeah, so the Glommer is, he'll come from the statue. You can break the statue down. I think you break it with a hammer? I'm not entirely sure. Let's, yeah, so like, you break down the Glommer statue. Hammer? No. Okay, so maybe it's the pickaxe. Yeah, you mine it down. I'm not going to do that just yet because I don't know if it'll affect how the Glommer spawns, but you mine that down, you get a recipe from it for the old bell. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We can pick the Glommer statue and get ourselves a little Glommer flower, and then we get this cute little thing to follow us. And look at that. We're just going to mine this down now that we have the Glommer spawn. We can pick up the blueprint for the old bell. Oh, look at that. We learned it. Oh, look at that. And there you go. You need Glommer's wings. Now, you might be thinking, can we just, like, pluck those right off of the Glommer without, like, hurting him or anything like that, and they'll grow right back? No, unfortunately, you have to brutally murder the Glommer in order to get him, get at those wings to make the old bell. The old bell, by the way, is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Actually, it is the most powerful weapon in the game. But I don't know. I think we're going to keep the Glommer for now. Killing the Glommer yourself, by the way, instantly starts Krampus to come after you. Because he has a 50 naughtiness level added when you attack him. I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to base. Krampus, by the way, if you guys didn't know, we haven't seen him yet because we've been keeping our naughtiness level pretty high up. Pretty low, I should say. But he will show up after you get a naughtiness level of 50 or higher, and he will try and steal all of your stuff. So he'll just come over, and he's kind of like the negative Santa. He'll come over, take all of your stuff out of your chest, and try to kill you. But look at that guy. He's so cute. How could you... Oh, gosh. What the heck is on the go over there? Oh, my... Okay. Yeah. These guys also turn into werepigs, so we're going to have to stay the hell away from that. They are currently fighting bees. I think they broke down the beehive. But, yeah, Krampus is definitely something you don't want to deal with because... he takes all of your stuff, and I'm just not prepared to deal with Krampus right now. We might want to actually spawn him later on. We're definitely going to consider, you know, killing the Glommer because I definitely want to get an old bell. The Glommer does respawn after he dies, and you can kill him in other ways other than just using your own, like your own self. So there is a way of getting around Krampus. You can get other animals and other things like environmental damage to kill the Glommer. But for now, we're just going to hang on to the cute guy. Every 3 days, he poops things out. How you doing, Melvin? What's up? Let's light up our fire. Okay. By the way, standing next to the Glommer does increase my sanity, but yeah, so I'm just going to check out these traps, get myself some food. Nothing in that trap. That was weird. I've never seen that happen. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get some... I'm gonna pick up these traps, get myself some food, and I'll meet up with you guys when something a little bit more entertaining happens. Alright, bye. Hey guys, welcome back. I thought I'd bring you guys a little bit of a quick tip about that you can do in the winter. So when you're really cold, you can light something that you have in your inventory on fire. You just pick it up and control left click and it'll drop only one on there. I need a torch, and then you just light it on fire and stand next to it. It's a good way of conserving resources because you can just use the resources that are in your inventory. I do have a lot of grass, and that way it doesn't take like logs or anything like that, and it does keep me going for a good bit. And you can keep a lot of grass on you, which is really good, and you don't have to burn a tree or anything like that to keep yourself going. Alternatively, you can just like head back to camp a lot of times. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do... okay. I think what we're going to do is kind of do a little bit of exploration. We're going to go and try and find the Koalefant. And the Koalefant basically leaves these suspicious dirt piles around. You basically uncover the suspicious dirt piles to find a little bit more, and the suspicious dirt piles look kind of like a rabbit hole. but of course, you know, covered up. So you uncover it. I need a little bit more heat before I'm able to make it back to my base. So yeah, you don't have to, you know, burn up those grass resources, which, by the way, are permanently gone. You can't create more grass, but you can, like, create, well, you can't create more grass plants, but you can create more grass. So it's just a better way of using your resources. So I think what we're going to do is try and find the Koalefant. The best way of fighting and dealing with the Koalefant, because he kind of like runs away from you, is well, and also McTusk, is to have a ranged weapon. One of the basic and cheapest ranged weapons that we can get. I need to burn some things. There we go. Alright, there we go. Mr. Glommer's nice and warm too. So is Melvin. Sorry guys for being gone so long. But yeah, the thing that we're going to try and make is a morning star. No. Hambat. No. We are looking for the boomerang. Yeah. So we're going to try and make a boomerang. So for that we're going to need some logs. And we're going to need some silk and some charcoal. There we go. And we're going to have to refine this into boards. It only takes one board though, so there we go. Now we have a nice boomerang. That's a pretty cheap recipe. And the cool thing about the boomerang is that you can use it to attack things. So you can throw it, but you have to make sure that you hold down space when it comes back to you. Otherwise it can hit you in the face and that just hurts. So I'm going to put these things away. And the boomerang will do the same damage to your face as it would to an enemy. So it's kind of a pain in the butt if you hit yourself. So be a little careful of that. All you have to do is just hold down space to avoid that, though. Where do I put my marble? There it is. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out and kind of discover things. Melvin, you take care of the Glommer. And we're going to push him over there closer to the fire. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to go out hunting for a Koalefant, and I'll be right back when I find something. Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, guess what I found? Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. I was trying to press tab. Yeah, don't worry about that. That's just the developer console. You can access that if you were looking for it by pressing the tilde key, which is just above tab. I accidentally pressed it there. And as you can see, it kind of ruined the surprise. I found a suspicious dirt pile. Press Control L, by the way, to get rid of that option there. So yeah, I found a suspicious dirt pile. Don't worry, I didn't spawn it in or anything like that. I don't even think there is a command for that. But yeah, so we found one, and now we're able to uncover it and kind of find the tracks and track down a Koalefant. It did take me forever. You can look at the days up there, but let's just see where this guy goes. So once you uncover it, it kind of points in the direction as to where you need to go to find the next track, and it'll just be another suspicious dirt pile. Where is... Oh, there it is. Don't mind me. I'm a little... Okay, so yeah, we would follow that along there, and we will find the other track over here. And you basically just go around trying to find these. I need to... Okay, it's getting night. I need a torch. Where's my torch? There it is. All right, sweet. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, let's chop down some trees because I'm going to get cold. And let's do that again because I want to build a fire really quick. There we go. Because I am getting really cold. Let's just stand next to the fire for a little tiny bit here. I kind of want to wait out a little tiny bit because fighting the Koalefant at night during winter is not a very fun thing, but we're definitely going to be able to follow this track. They don't despawn so long as they're on your screen. It's just that they take longer to find the Koalefant afterwards, so like the tracks become less and less fresh. Oh, it seems to be disappearing on my screen. That's a little annoying, but we know which way it's been going, so yeah, I would eat this meaty stew, by the way, but I have 64 hunger. And the meaty stew brings me up all the way to full, because the meaty stew is 150, and Wilson only has about 140. So we're not going to eat the meaty stew just yet. I think I'm warm enough, and I don't want to lose the track. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of head out. It is really hard to find and follow those tracks, at night. So we're going to see like what we can do. Did I find anything? No. Oh, there it is. So always make sure that you're checking around, because they're in the general area of where that track is, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the track is going to be directly in that area. There's another one. So you normally follow these along for about, I think it's around like 5 to 6, but depending on how long it has taken you. Where is this? Where is it? Where is the track? Oh, I'm gonna have to light this tree because I'm burning. Oh, I don't have any more torch. There we go. I need to make another torch because you always want to make sure that you have a backup torch, and mine is at 1%. Oh, there's a suspicious dirt pile. Now let's follow it over this way. And yeah, so you basically just follow this along, and eventually your character will make a proclamation type thing. They'll make a sound. They'll say, oh, this track is fresh, or something like that. And then you'll start to hear the animal. Now, you can have a chance of finding a warg, which is a nasty creature. I hope I don't find him, because that will be a big pain in the butt. Oh, look at this. They're not protecting their eggs because they're asleep. That's awesome. Let's open this up. Oh, look at that. The track is fresh. The beast must be nearby. And we hear a Koalefant. Yes! Okay, so it's asleep. Can we attack it right now? Oh, it woke up, darn it. So the Koalefant will always run away from you in the beginning of battle, and that's why we kind of made the boomerang to kind of hit it, because once you hit it, it'll start attacking you. But I'm going to show you guys a different way of kind of initiating. I'm going to get rid of that torch because I don't need the 1% torch. So like I could just go up and hit it with a boomerang, but instead there's another way of doing that if you only have melee weapons. So what you would do if you only had a melee weapon is kind of kite him into a wall and try and get him to go into that corner so that he won't run away from you. So like this. And then you just hit him, and then we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. You can do about 5 to 6 attacks in between his attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. But yeah, you can do about 5 to 6. And look at all that meat he dropped us. And the winter Koalefant trunk. Now there's a bunch of different uses for the trunk. You can just eat it plain without cooking it or anything, and that should give you a good amount of hunger and a little bit of I'm gonna burn this because I really don't have time to deal with that. Or you can cook it up, and it'll give you a ton of hunger and a ton of health. And I think it even boosts your sanity a little bit. We're going to head back to base here really quick. But I'm definitely not going to deal with that. I am really hungry. Oh my goodness. My sanity's not too bad. I think it does increase your sanity by a little bit. But yeah, cooking the Koalefant trunk, I think it's one of the best things that you can eat. Don't put it in a crock pot, because the crock pot recipes for it aren't really worth it. The trunk itself is really good. I'm gonna eat this right now, and look at that. We got some glommer goop, some glommer poop. We're gonna add that, and look at how powerful that is. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna move the glommer a little bit because he's in my way of my fire. Look at it. It's glorious. It's massive. So I think instead what you want to do with the Koalefant trunk is you want to make a... Where is it? It is... Nope, not adapter vest. Puffy vest. This is the strongest item that you can possibly get. It requires a Koalefant trunk, some silk, and some beefalo fur. So we're going to grab that because I think we definitely have the materials for that. And yeah, this has one of the highest insulations in the game. I think it is the highest insulation in the game. So it's definitely, like, we're definitely going to be able to survive winter now for a very long time while we're wearing this. Unfortunately, while wearing it, we're going to have to take off our backpack, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready to do that just yet. However, you know... Oh, yeah, let's... I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Do we really have much in our chest? Let's put that away for now. We should go get our rabbits, but at the same time... Okay, Melvin, you look after the fire. So, yeah, we've got ourselves a... We've got ourselves a good few things from winter. That's definitely something that I would recommend you guys getting from winter, is trying to get the puffy vest, because it will help you to explore. I think what I'm going to try and do is hunt down like, we do have a lot explored, but we haven't found a McTusk yet, so I think I'm definitely going to try and find a McTusk and do a lot more exploring here. But I should definitely check my rabbit traps here. So yeah, the puffy vest is really good for exploring during the winter. We really won't have to worry about our warmth because we'll be able to go a lot farther than we have been before. And since we're Wilson, we'll be able to do that even better. So yeah, that's going to be pretty amazing. There are some other items that we could gather, like we could make, that will make us even warmer, and maybe we'll look at those in the future. But for now, I'm just going to murder some rabbits and cook up some food for myself, and then I will kind of wait around for that to go. Lovely, lovely, tasty food. I'm not really that hungry, but you know what? I'll see you guys when something a little bit more interesting comes about. So until then, see ya. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I'm getting a little bit itchy over here. We're having these rabbits attached to my ears all the time. They are whispering sweet nothings into my ear like nothing, but after a while it gets a little annoying, so I think we're going to do something a little bit more fashionable. It's going to involve some silk and some beefalo wool, and we're going to make ourselves a winter hat. So there we go. We can get rid of these rabbits on our ears, because that's just, you know, it's a little bit of cruelty to the rabbits. Let's just put this stuff away. And, you know, the winter hat also gives us a little bit, let's just throw this on the ground because we don't need it. Yeah, animal cruelty. Yeah, so the winter hat actually gives us a lot more insulation. Not only that, but it's also fabulous. So we'll be able to kind of explore a lot more. So let's actually go out there and try and explore a bit. I want to kind of try and find McTusk and Sons igloo. Like, we haven't found one of those yet. I should be wearing the puffy vest. Do I have anything in my backpack that's useful? Not really. So I think what I'm going to do is head back to base and kind of drop off my backpack here, because I don't really need it anymore. I can do without it. I'm just going to throw down, because the puffy vest gives me a lot more insulation. I mean, look at that. We are just wrecking winter here, and look at us. We're so strong. And even with Wilson's beard, I mean, like, who wouldn't invite this guy in for a beer? I mean, seriously. Yeah, so with Wilson's beard and all of these items, we can stay out for a very long time without feeling any of the effects of winter. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of exploring down here with the spiders. We might pick up a little bit of spider silk. We're going to do some spider control, I think. But really, I think the McTusk and Sons could be down here. We're looking for an igloo. So the walruses, they spawn next to in an igloo. Where would that be? It would show up on our map as an igloo, and during the winter it's an igloo. But other than that, every other time it's just kind of like a giant brown pit of crap. Okay, let's see, yeah, let's get some wood, because I just remembered we don't have any sort of defense on us, so I'm going to need some wood to create a log suit, and it requires 8, so we're going to need some wood for that. Always make sure that you guys have protection on you, and no, I'm not talking about sexual education here. I'm just saying you want to be able to defend yourself. I mean, like, it's better to have the protection on you than your puffy vest when you're fighting a mob, because the mob is going to kill you faster than winter will anyways. So, but you don't always want it to be on you, so you want to at least have it in your inventory. So we're gonna make that. I think it needs how many ropes? Okay, 2 ropes. So we'll just craft that up there, and we'll get ourselves a nice lovely log suit. Log suit, by the way, is one of the strongest freaking items ever. Not really, but it's one of the highest defense items there is available, so definitely make sure that you always have one on your person. What is on the go down here? Uh-oh. Seems as though the pigs are fighting with the spiders. Well, that pig is screwed. There's a tier 2 spider nest. Okay, we're here for the McTusks, so we're gonna see. Okay, go away, spider. I don't want to fight you, because like hitting a spider here would probably be very detrimental. Why is that pig leaping outside? Is he just like kicked out by his pig wife or something? I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous. So we're just going to kind of follow along here. Oh, look at that. We found a freaking suspicious dirt pile again. Oh my goodness. It took me so many days to find one, and now there's like a suspicious dirt pile like absolutely everywhere. Oh, what the heck? Why is there just random silk here? Did I kill something? Did something kill something? Maybe the silk is left there from like when one of the pigs killed some spiders or something like that. There was a big fight here. Because like all of the meat would have been eaten by whichever party was the victor. And wow, there's just so much random silk. I'm not complaining. Holy cow, that's awesome. Free silk is amazing. That just means I don't have to fight any spiders. But yeah, so like if they had a fight, they probably would have been like this. There we go. Oh, I'm getting a little cold here. I think what I'm gonna do is chop down this tree, because we're in a giant forest and I don't want to burn anything, because it might burn down all of the spiders here, and it might also burn down all of my pigs, and I don't want to do that, so we're gonna pick up these things. I'm not helping him. He's made his own mistakes. He can fight his own battles. I'm surprised that other pig hasn't woken up. Okay, so let's see, where are we? Yeah, I thought the McTuscan Sons would be around here somewhere. I really want to get a walking cane because that'll help me get from point A to point B. But, yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Oh, what did we find? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I kind of found absolutely nothing over there. So we did explore it, but, no, we didn't get a hit. There's no McTusks over there. That's a little annoying, so we're gonna follow along here. We are on day 31. There is 9 days left of winter. That's a little annoying, but I really want to find McTusk before then, because I really want a walking cane. So I found this little tiny island that I haven't really explored yet, and it was kind of hiding from me, so we're gonna check this out. Hopefully there's one around here, but I need to burn some things because I'm gonna get my stone is really cold. So normally I use the map to tell how close trees are to one another, but like especially during night, it's a good idea to do that. You can use the map to tell how close a tree is to the rest of the forest, so that you don't burn all of the forest down. By the way, these lumpy evergreens, they when you chop them down, they do give you wood. However, they don't give you any sort of like pine cones or anything like that. That's kind of their thing. Okay, what is over here? Oh, and that's the end of the island. Okay, well, we do have a lot of nice rocks here, so if we ever needed gold in the future or any sort of rocks, be a good place over here. We're just gonna kind of loop around and see what we can find. I really want to find them, because like I'm prepared to fight them. Not really that prepared. I am getting hungry. Maybe I should head back. I don't know. Maybe I'll make the loop around. So this is how I normally discover things, is I just like kind of loop around, and let's see. As you can see, the giant island. I haven't really found a McTusk around yet. But there's still a lot left to discover, a lot of stuff that's hidden. So, yeah, we can check that out. Oh, what is this over here? Activate Maxwell's door? Well, okay, this is for adventure mode, as you can see here. If you die in adventure mode, you will return back to this portal, where you may restart the adventure. You're about to step into a long, arduous journey to find Maxwell. You will need to survive 5 worlds, each randomly generated to present a new challenge. Yeah, not really gonna do that. Not yet. Yeah, the adventure mode, if you guys do want to watch me do that, I do have that on stream. So I do stream that, but you can find it on my stream profile. But like, yeah, those doors are really hard to find most of the time. We might actually do that on the YouTube series eventually, is some adventure mode. But that's kind of neat that I found that. But I would have rather found the the walruses. So I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of exploring. I might head back to base here and get some food, and I'll see you guys when I find something. Welcome back, guys. I came back to base. I realized that we were getting really close to the wrapping up point. I'm hanging out with Melvin and the Glommer here, and we are checking things out here. As you can see, I did explore a lot of places today. Unfortunately, we did not find the walruses, which is really annoying, to say the very least. So what I think I'm gonna do is try and explore a little bit more in between this episode and the next. Hopefully find the walruses so I can show you guys like one of the best things you can do for winter is like kill the walrus, kill Koalefants, and kind of deal with that. There are a couple places left on the map that I haven't really discovered yet, so I'm definitely going to uncover them, I think. Yeah, so up here there's some places. You kind of want to follow along some of the roads. I think there's a giant island in there. But yeah, the roads definitely lead to a bunch of different places most of the time. They lead to some extra things like that. But yeah, so we are at the wrapping up point. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love reading your guys' comments. Please leave me more. It lets me know what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right. And yeah, I will definitely see you guys in the next video, or so I hope. Bye.